Grand Canyon University, an affordable private Christian university based in beautiful Phoenix, Arizona, is one of the largest universities in the country. Praised for its culture of community and impact, GCU integrates the free market system, a welcoming Christian worldview and free and open discourse into 369 academic programs with over 300 online. Join a nationwide community of learners redefining what online education looks like through academically rigorous, industry-driven programs that can spark bold ideas and prepare you for a future that matters. In addition to federal grants and aid, GCU's online students received nearly $161 million in institutional scholarships in 2024. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu/my offer to see the scholarships you may qualify for. I want to tell you about a truly beautiful new film from Angel Studios. It's called David. This animated musical brings to life the story of a shepherd boy who becomes a king. The animation is breathtaking, the music is really powerful, and the story is filled with courage, faith, forgiveness, and finding your purpose. It's a film that inspires both children and adults, truly faith for the whole family. You can begin the journey right now with Young David, the prequel series, streaming exclusively on Angel. Then go see David on the big screen when it comes to theaters December 19th. You don't want to miss this powerful story. Visit angel.com to watch Young David today. Then get your tickets for David in theaters this Christmas. That's angel.com/Candace B. Life is like a roller coaster, but it's so much better when we go through it together. Welcome to the Candace Bure podcast. You know this show isn't about me. I made it for you. And this week, I simply want to celebrate with you and look ahead to the new year. As I look back, there's a lot to celebrate for our podcast community in 2025. My guest hosts this year got vulnerable about spiritual warfare and issues young women face in culture. And we spent a lot of time sharing stories about our bodies and what it means to live as healthy and whole people in the bodies God gave us. Also, many of you joined the Together community this year where we have private podcast groups and I host a monthly live stream. That has been so much fun. I've loved getting to know you. And I also got to meet a whole bunch of you out on my very first live tour and hear how this community it means a lot to you. So I'm really, really grateful. And there is a whole lot more coming in 2026. In fact, next week is the start of my brand new season with Madison Pruitt-Trout. Now, you might know her from The Bachelor, and she has a lot to share about living life with integrity and honesty. And I can't wait for you to join us for those conversations. And today, I want to leave you with some encouragement from something that has been really shaping me this year. My friend, Pastor Francis Chan, released a book this fall called Beloved. And as one year ends and another begins, I hope that his words will give you some fresh perspective on how God sees you. So I wanted to read a couple of short passages from his book. 5 times in his gospel, John refers to himself as the disciple whom Jesus loved. Throughout history, John has been remembered as the beloved disciple. If this was your last day on earth, how would you be remembered? How would you like to be remembered? How you answer those questions will tell you a lot about yourself. So actually answer them. Only recently did I realize the word beloved is 2 words combined. Be loved. It hit me because it conveys the idea that being someone's beloved is completely passive. I'm not good at passive. Many of us are terrible at receiving, but that needs to change. We are God's beloved children, and He wants us to be able to simply be loved, not striving, just believing and enjoying and resting in His perfect love. When's the last time you truly believed deep in your bones that God was smiling at you? Not because you did something impressive, but simply because you're His. For many of us, our minds are obsessed with production. It carries over into our relationship with God. We try to accomplish as much as possible in order to please Him. What began as joy starts to feel like a burden or obligation. We serve until we're exhausted, hoping God notices our efforts. We battle doubts about our salvation and constantly wonder if we're doing enough. It's hard to imagine a God who enjoys us, enjoys watching us like a parent who sneaks into his toddler's room just to watch her sleep. I used to think that God created me to impact the world. I now think God created me to have another person to lavish His grace upon. He didn't create Adam and Eve because He needed gardeners. He abounds in love, so He created beings to receive it. Oh, that's so good. Okay, those were all Francis's words. Now, I could just keep reading, but I want to simply leave with you this thought. As you wind down one year and you go into a new one, I want you to know that you are deeply loved by God just because He made you. So whatever goals you missed last year or whatever New Year's resolutions that might be right around the corner, none of it changes how much God loves you. He simply does. So happy New Year, my friends. We'll see each other soon. Until next time, be grateful all day, every day. Bye. I've never been to Israel, but it's a place I've often talked about with friends and really hope to visit someday. It's where the stories of the Bible happened, full of history and meaning. That's why I'm proud to partner with the International Fellowship of Christians and Jews. For over 40 years, they've been caring for Israel's most vulnerable, feeding children, supporting the elderly, and bringing hope to where it's needed most. There are stories in the Bible that come with promises. And for Christians, I think it's so important to understand the foundations of our faith and the special connection we have with the people of Israel, whose history is told in the Bible. Building intentional relationships and supporting the people of Israel is a way we can live out our faith. Join me in being a blessing to people who share the foundations of our faith. To learn more and find out how you can help, visit ifcj.org. That's ifcj.org. Candy Rock Entertainment, all rights reserved.